Hello everybody, and welcome back to the expert walkthrough for Dark Souls 2. I am your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and it is time to continue our adventure in the dark and not so radiant Drangleic Castle. Now there's two different directions you can go at the start. You're going to look at one and realize that it is clearly not the right way to go. When you go up here, you've got this pushover. And you're greeted by a gate. And then you got these three dickwad archers up there. It's no fun. Cannot go this way. So the only way that we can go is this way, which doesn't seem to be the right way to go either. Because there's a big elevator that's not active. Can't pull the lever to make it come down. And it's locked. What do you know? Looks like the only way to go is up. Now when you get up here, again, this is going to be a testament to why you should take your time in this level. And this is going to be the reason why you cannot rush, because it's just going to make it more painful for you. Alright, we got another one of these rooms where we gotta light these golems. But we've got stone soldiers. 6 of them. Now what I like to do is I like to poison them. Why poison them? Because as soon as you aggro one, you're going to aggro them all. If I can poison them. I don't know. Can you poison something made of stone? Probably not. But whatever. I don't know. This is... You get what I'm saying. This is the easiest way to do it. Come on. Don't fail me now, tracking. Okay, we'll get rid of him. And you only need to kill one near the golem, so it doesn't really matter. Well, actually, I was one-shotting him with the club, so we may as well break out the bong. Boom. 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 And boom. We are hardcore cheese, and that was a damn slab we just got. That makes 3 now. Gonna put some use to those. How many chunks do I have? A decent amount. That's enough to get my club maxed out. We may as well go do that as soon as possible. So yeah, this big guy here is going to turn the thing, and that is going to activate the elevator that we can't get to because we just dropped off the ledge, but you can see it over there. The game is going to make us go around, which isn't a problem because I'm going to show you exactly where to go. I believe this is an old knight halberd or hammer. It should be an old knight hammer. There it is. It is a particularly powerful weapon. Does not scale, but it has immense base damage, and it's heavy. It's gonna be just like our normal club, essentially, but much less durability. Yeah, it just hits really hard. Strength scaling on this thing, and S. Yeah, no wonder it does so much. And I believe this is going to be Soul Greatsword. Yeah. Kaith's Chime and Soul Greatsword. Kaith's Chime is a particularly powerful catalyst, or not catalyst, sacred chime for dark. If you dark infuse it, it goes from an A scaling to an S scaling, and it is perfect for stuff like Resonant Soul, Great Resonant Soul, Climax, stuff like that. Okay, this room is such a pain in the ass, it's not even funny. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Ah, you hear that? Yeah, you've got Allen Knight Captain Archers up there, and you've even got them on the ledge above us. So here's what you want to do. Do not go that way, because there's a Mastodon and 2 Cyan Knights. What you want to do is go right here and protect yourself. Got those guys shooting at us, but thanks to the pillar, we're going to be okay. Here's what you want to do. Run for the one down here first. because he's charging his shot up. Critical him. And then... Oh, that was a fail. Ugh. And now they're shooting at us. Now these guys are particularly slow, so you can cheese them like that. Once you get rid of him, get yourself behind a pillar. So that way you can heal if you messed up like I did, or whatever. Now you got those guys shooting at you. Wait for him to shoot, then go for the loot. Block. If need be. Ah! Thanks for working, shield. And then you get yourself a firestorm. Which is particularly good, depending on the application. Okay, rinse and repeat for these guys. Go for the back one first. I took... Ah! Are you kidding me? I took small chip damage for that, but whatever. We're gonna have to be crafty against this guy. And by crafty, I mean cowardice. You see? Your attacks are really flashy and they do damage. But at what cost? Now you're dead. Okay, this chest is a trap. It's usually poison for me most of the time, but it could damn well be a crossbow. There it goes. And fire great arrows. Now, fire great arrows, they're not like regular fire arrows. When you fire these, they go boom. They do create an explosion that can send enemies flying or knock them down. It does, in fact, add poise damage to the arrow. Now, this part is relatively simple. Poison the Mastodon, because he'll come running forward. He's not going to have very much health left by the time he gets here. And we're just going to bonk him. And then these goons right here, they're nothing. They're pushovers. Oh, why did I turn around? What's that? Cyan armor. What are you gonna do? Oh, that worked perfectly. Okay. Now we got their bulky ass, but rather defensive armor. And it's got a cool cape. Alright. That should be all of that. No items back here. Not that I know of, anyway. There shouldn't be. Okay, yeah, we're good. Now, there's going to be another Mastodon out here. And also, we're going to be able to sneak up on those nasty archers that were shooting at us right from the beginning. Ow. Ah. Those guys are shooting at me. Bunch of jerks. Okay. And to get up to them, this door, there's no getting through there, so just ignore it. Oh! Jeez. This wall is rather nifty. You can use it as a shield. Now, like I said before, standard tactics. Go for the furthest one. Oh my god, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Never have I hated this game so much in my life. Wow. Whew. So much for weapon tracking. That was, you guys witnessed that. That was like 3 failed backstabs in a row. Even though it was copy and paste techniques. I mean, I did the exact same thing that I did to the first one to those guys. Literally the same exact thing, and for some reason it just did not seem to want to work. Oh well. There's an old saying that actually brought much inspiration to my life. It was a phrase by Jim Carrey. I don't know how many of you know who Jim Carrey is, but he's a hero. He's one of my favorite actors. He's definitely my favorite comedian, and he's a huge role model for me. Jim was actually talking about his father and his family and his personal life when he was growing up. And this was a speech that he gave on TV after he received an award for doing what he does. And he ended up saying that his dad wanted to be a comedian, and that he could have been, because he said that his dad was probably the funniest man he ever knew. But the problem was, he didn't have confidence. So he wanted to secure a future as an accountant versus chasing his dreams and trying to be a comedian like he wanted to. So his father chose the secure future, and he became an accountant with a reasonable salary that he could feed a family on. And later he ended up losing his job. Layoffs. He ended up losing his job because the company could not afford to have him. Not because he was a bad worker, or because he was incapable. It was simply because they couldn't afford to have him. It was bad luck. So, the purpose of Jim's speech was that, the point he got around to was, he said, even after choosing a secure method of living, bad things can still happen. So, you may as well take a chance on doing what you love. And the purpose of that, me saying that, was, you may as well just take chances. Because even if you do what I did, and you try to backstab, you try to do what works because you know it's going to be successful, odds are you're going to have shit like that happening, where even though it clearly worked 4 seconds ago, sometimes it just isn't going to work the same. So you may as well just take a chance and be creative. And as you can see, we're right back here at the beginning. Bonk. Miss. Man, what a whiff. Yeah, you go ahead and do your thing. I'm getting so sick of your shield, it's unreal. Go ahead. Try to block me. Go ahead. Ah. Man, it's the steps. They kind of throw everything off. It's whatever, though. Alright, that was essentially that, though. That was that entire side of the castle. Now we're gonna rest. And now we can take the giant elevator up, because the door across from it is still locked. Here we go. And it is a long way up, so get comfy. You're gonna notice all the crazy mirrors on the way up. Any day now. Almost there. There we go. Alright. When you get in here, you're going to notice something particularly freaky that might disturb you. This guy. No key to the embedded in inventory. We will get to the key. We will get the key to the embedded very soon, but he actually has one of the Milfinito trapped inside there, and we will learn more about them soon. However, there are 3 iron lockboxes in here that are definitely among our priorities. First, we get Strong Magic Shield. Not exactly a priority. But this chest is the one we want. Soul Vessel, never mind. I guess it's this one. The soul vessel will come in handy for whenever I feel like redoing my stats to something I want, but the key to the King's Passage, that's how we're going to get through the giant door. And no matter what you do, you can't kill him or anything, you can't unlock the door, and you cannot talk to her or access her until you get the key to the embedded. We will get that key in the level below us, though, once we finish Drangleic Castle, which is going to be right after this boss fight. I don't know what I want to use, though, that's the thing. I can use the bong, why not? I mean, he's heavily armored, so it's going to be practical to use strike damage. And here we are. Now this King's Passage, as it's called, actually has very good loot in it. Except this. This is just alluring skulls, which is kind of useful in this fight. I don't know. I've never found it exactly practical to use them because it just leaves you open when you try to throw it, but it does actually catch the attention of the enemies that the Mirror Knight summons. And this statue, I don't know what the purpose of this thing is. I just know that the painting, or it's not a painting, this sculpture that they've got on the wall here is actually pretty cool. I like the way it looks. It's got two humanoid shapes on the side of the trees, and it looks like the trees have roots that go way down. It's like, I guess you could say it has something to do with the Tree of Life, or something like that, which is a concept that exists in many different religions and philosophies. So, it's kind of cool. Now, when you step here, you've got these knights that come alive. If you can get all their health down before they wake up, the head falls off like that. But once you shoot one, you have to start shooting them all, because they're gonna wake up. Just to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to refrain from killing the other two in here. But on the sides here, you're gonna have nice loot. Now, you'll see their eyes glow when they wake up, like that. And they turn into supreme badass horse guys with twin blades. They are fast, and they hit hard. So in numbers, you don't want to fight them. Ow. There we go. Oh, come on. So you can farm these guys because they drop the stone twin blade, which scales with strength and hits incredibly fast. And they also drop the Llewellyn armor, which is pretty cool looking. It has good resistances, not too much defense, and has no poise, but it is definitely good for fashion souls, and it is definitely good for fighting against people that use magic. You can see Benhart's sign here. I don't need him for this fight, though. I definitely don't need him for this fight. This is among my top 3 favorite boss fights in the game, easily. It might sit right at 2. But yes, this is a seriously good fight. I like it a lot. We're going to have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mirror Knight. Now, he has particularly fierce combos with his sword, and he has exceptional reach. So what you need to do when you're fighting this guy is manage your stamina and do not get greedy. Now when he does that, get behind him. His lightning attacks literally do triple damage of what his sword does. Now he's got this running jab that he does like that, and sometimes he'll run at you too. Or sometimes he'll jump at you, my bad. Man, I don't know what it is about today, but my tracking with my weapon is off. Woo! Now you see that? Even with our old knight shield that blocks basically everything, didn't do a whole lot in the face of that. Ah, sometimes he does that. What's he gonna do? Okay. Now that lightning attack can be rolled through as long as you time it correctly. Okay, now he's summoning hell. We don't want that. Now, don't get too greedy when you're attacking him in that state, because he takes reduced damage, but he can retaliate. Now, that attack I recommend rolling to the side. So once you have two enemies in here, try to keep them separated. The Mirror Knight himself is slow. Whoa. Block those if you have to. Oh, come on. Now, don't be afraid to switch your lock onto him as long as you have the other enemy in your sight, because you never know if he might be sprinting at you to do a thrust or something. Whoa. Alright, big guy, it's just you and me again. I recommend trying to block his attacks versus trying to block... Or, why am I saying that? I recommend trying to roll his attacks versus blocking them, because it will take a lot of endurance to block his melee. Now again, as long as you get behind him when he does lightning attacks, you're gold. He's not going to be able to hit you. Unless you're too close to him. Now, he's being pretty lenient right now. He's just doing 3-hit combos. But he does have the ability to do 4-hit combos, which are particularly painful. And they are very hard to predict. Alright, Mirror Knight. It's been fun, but bonk. Alright, you get his soul item, and on New Game Plus, for killing him, you get the Ring of Steel Protection plus 2 as well. So before getting on that elevator, you want to run back here and open up this iron lockbox for a sorcery, I believe. Yeah, Soul Bolt, Spell Quartz Ring plus 2, and Bonfire Ascetics. And you got a crazy view over here, too. Can't praise the sun over here. Okay, and now it's time to take the elevator and get ourselves out of the rain. So that's one more boss down at the hands of the Bonk. And we've got quite a few left who are going to suffer the Bonk. I keep forgetting that I have a white steel katana on this character. It's crazy. There's different colored weapons in the box. You've got like blue Murakumos, you've got blue longswords that look really cool. I mean, the blue longsword looks like a straight up Blue Moon Greatsword. It's pretty cool how they did the color scheme on that. Got this nifty item hiding over here. Okay. God, I hate this level so much. Welcome to the Shrine of Amana, or as Epic Name Bro likes to call it, Amana. Okay. Now what to do? Before I start this level, I'm actually going to run back to Majula, because we have stuff to do. We need to upgrade our club. We might be able to plus 10 it. Hopefully. No, we won't be able to. I need more chunks for that. We might be able to do something, though. Need 3 more petrified bones for that. Yeah, I need 2 more chunks, and then I'll be able to plus 10 it. What else have I been using? Damn, that's pretty much it. I haven't been touching a whole lot else. Well, other than my Cestus, but then again, they nerfed those, so they're kind of useless. Jeez. That's all I've been using. How about this? I can level up my Alva armor. Why not? Alright, let's see. I can upgrade my mask. Okay.
I'll be.
I think I'm good on arrows. Okay, do we have anything that we can trade or burn or... Okay, I have an Estus Flask shard. I don't have any Sublime Bone Dust. I do have one Smooth and Silky Stone, though.
You are but...
No, I don't want to level up. I mean, I do, but it's not right now. Make my flask stronger. I don't have any bone dust, so... Let's, take a trip to the Crows and trade our Smooth and Silky Stone. Hopefully it'll give us something good, like a Petrified Dragon Bone or a Titanite Chunk. Watch, it's gonna give me something stupid and useless like the White Ring or a Channeler's Trident or a Demon's Great Hammer, something I just have no use for whatsoever. I'm calling it now. Oh, shut up. Oh, we got a slab. Not particularly what I wanted, but damn, that's gonna come in handy. Not bad. Okay, let's run back over here. And travel back to Majula. That's some fashion souls that guy's got going there. I liked that. Soul items. Oh my goodness, we have plenty. I may as well use them. Do some leveling up. Shouldn't take very long. Let's just start from the bottom. I wish you could highlight, like... See, it says leave selected or discard selected. I wish you could use selected. Just highlight them all. Just be like, bam, get like 1,000,000 souls on the spot. I mean, my soul memory is already unusually high on this character because of that hacker in the beginning. I can't believe some people told me that I should have suicided and lost all those souls to keep it a quote-unquote true walkthrough. I don't know. I don't know if those people realized how stupid they sounded before or after they typed those kinds of comments, but no. That would have been literally the worst thing I could have possibly done. Because if I'd lost all those souls from that hacker, that would have kept my soul memory ridiculously high. And I'm just, nope, not about that. Would have had no benefit from the souls. All of the, I would have had all the negative impact from it. Use that because I don't want her weapon. I do not want the Smelter Demon Sword. Oh, by the way, in the old Iron King DLC, I had no idea there was a blue Smelter Sword. Like, when I got the Smelter Demon Soul for killing the Smelter Demon in the DLC, I know he was blue. I mean, there was obviously a huge difference, but I had no idea his soul was a different item and that you could get a blue magic Smelter Sword. That literally just blew my mind. I was so blown away by that. Been using it on my main PvP character lately, and holy crap is it strong. Why did I rest at the bonfire? I meant to talk to this cutie, who still doesn't know my name. Okay, what are we gonna do? I'll do some adaptability. Keep these relatively even. And we're doing plenty of damage, so I mean, I'm hitting soft caps on my strength and dex, so I may as well just raise other stuff. I think we should be good. I'm hitting level 148, not bad. Okay. Now it's time to go start Shrine of Amana, which is going to be one of the most pain-in-the-ass levels of the game. This is where your bow and your arrows are going to come in serious handy. So I'm just telling you now, listen to me. Listen to your buddy LP. If you don't use arrows in this place, don't come down here. If you're one of those people who thinks that bows are useless in these games and you refuse to use a bow or arrows, don't come down here. You may as well stop playing now, because this place, it is going to be so much easier with a bow, it's not even funny. Now you've got lizard men in the water, and you've also got drake keepers. Or not, they're not drake. Man, I cannot talk when I'm sleep deprived. These are the clerics. They are, what are they called? What's their actual name? I think it's, something dragon clerics. They're not... Is it Drake Keeper? I've got the shield. Alright. I had the shield. Whatever. They're basically dragon clerics is what they are. And no, I don't think you can grab this item no matter how hard you try. You're just going to end up dying. So what you have to do is you have to break the branch and let it fall. Now at the very end here, there is a bug guarding a chest. And we're going to kill the bug and take the chest. Wilted Dusk Herbs and Skeptic Spice. Very, very useless items for my character. But maybe not for yours. So now you know where they are. Okay. And when you get down to the bottom here, there's going to be a lizard man. And there's also an item under the steps. Precious soul items. Now you can always tell where the lizard guys are, because there's fireflies around them. And you can lock onto them. Now these guys are really good for farming human effigies and bleeding serum. So this guy, he's going to pull immediately when you walk out here. These guys are so easy. Just not in numbers. Now these guys are actually a good source of farming Twinkling Titanite. So you can run through here and keep killing them until they disappear. Use a bonfire ascetic. Keep killing them and they drop Twinkling Titanite like candy. Now these lizard guys, they don't do anything unless you go near them. But I'm going to show you what happens if you light a torch. This is basically suicide for me because there's a bunch of them. But when you have a source of fire, they will aggro to you. I said they'll aggro to you. Whatever. Maybe not here. But when you get later into the level, those things flock to torches like no other. Now, they don't have very much health, but I suppose I could aggro one just to show you what they're capable of. They cause bleed even faster than those black things in No Man's Wharf. Would you please hit me so I can show them what I'm talking about? Okay. Even through my shield, that was a pretty significant chunk of bleed he caused. You think I didn't see your friend coming? So yeah, they die pretty quick, but like I said, it's when they're in numbers, or particularly when they get successful hits on you, like that, it causes a large amount of bleed, and we scored an effigy off of that one. Now there's this item over here. Make sure you hug these rocks because there is an edge to this place. You may not be able to see it unless you're watching in 720, but there is an edge right there. Now, being able to see the edge of the area is a lot easier when you have a torch. So you can run through this place with a torch, but just be aware that you're going to aggro the lizardmen. Now I'm going to get rid of this cursed pot over here before I go inside there. Inside here we are going to meet an NPC, similar to the one that we saw trapped inside the embedded.
We knew you were coming. And stopped singing. We are Milfinito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here forever, as we always have, from long, long ago. We know nothing of the world outside. And why should we? For we will never leave. Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught. Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help. This is all that we can do.
Oh, I wonder where she was keeping that.
When we sing, that this is...
Okay. Well, who knew Nito's mom was a MILF? But, we've got more lizardmen on the way to the next, area. And then we got more of those Drake Keeper... Not Drake. I keep calling them Drake Keepers, even though they're not. I'll find out what they're called when I get a piece of their armor or something. I haven't been down here in a while, so it sort of slips my mind. Okay. You don't have to pull the lizardmen. I mean, they will just sit out in the water, but I prefer to kill them because they can give you human effigies. No, I'm going to pull these guys one at a time because not only is it the smarter thing to do, but... Whoa. Gives me a reason to break out my bow. Okay, Archdrake. They are called the Archdrakes. And the Archdrake robes is actually the starting armor of the Cleric class. Makes you look like Santa Claus. Not my thing. Okay, let's get these other goons over here. You can pull more than one, because, I mean, they're not that tough. It's just, when you got 3 of them on you, that's different. They can be tough. But as you can see, these guys are like pushovers. In the face of our mighty arced sword. Dropping me goodies? No, of course not. Oh my god, I literally just got the whole set. It's cosplay time. Look at this shit. No thanks. Okay. Alright, now I'm not going to kill any of these lizard guys. I really don't have a reason to. But yeah, the that item that we picked up way back at the beginning was actually the item, like, I mean, the item that where we ran around the corner and followed those rocks there. We got, like, way behind those rocks back there. That was actually the item that we smacked off of the branch right up inside there. So, yeah. And then you've also got a chest right here. They like to hide items behind these stalactites. You got these damn lizard guys guarding the way. Dragon Charm, which heals poison and gives you health back. Now these fireflies should signal one thing and one thing only. Damn lizard guys. Now these bugs are really slow, but they emit this gas that corrodes your armor, so you're gonna have to be careful. For this part, you do actually have to get right up in their face to aggro them. So once there's only a couple left, it's really no big deal. You can just run in here and smack them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tracking. Why? There we go. That would have totally beheaded him. Or behead him. If this were just a little more realistic. Alright. And once you get out here, this is where the real fun begins. Got a couple lizard guys over here. Ah, there it is. Man, fuck this place. Whew, that is my honest thoughts. Okay, this is where the place... This is where it literally turns into just the most annoying level in the game. Is those freaking Amana sorcerers. This is just what they do. And even in backstab frames, you can still get hit. Those things will home in on you from literally 5 miles away. It is so annoying, it's not even funny. So just try to kill them the best you can. They don't have any health or defense, so they go down quick, but man, are they annoying. And they put them in the worst places ever. Got a couple lizard guys in here. And if you're having trouble finding the lizard guys, just keep trying to lock on by clicking your stick in. And you'll eventually lock onto one. Now there's a hidden Pharaoh's Lockstone spot over here. It's very hard to find. But it's worth it, because there's a pretty cool weapon in here. The Helix Halberd. Not only is this thing incredibly appealing to the eyes, but it does a lot of damage too. It is a Twinkling Titanite upgraded weapon, so it's not going to be easy to max it out. It scales poorly. I'm pretty sure it only goes up to a C in dexterity, even maxed out. But it attacks like a regular scythe type weapon, but the strong attack, pay attention to the spike in there behind the coils. Like that, yeah. It essentially opens up like a pair of wings and the spike comes out. It's pretty cool. And it does it even two-handed. The thing about this weapon is that it's a sweet spot weapon, so if you hit enemies from the right distance with it, you can do incredible damage. I've played with this thing in PvP, I've messed around with it, and to be honest, it wrecks. It is a very good weapon, but you just have to practice with it. If the enemy's right in your face, you're not going to be able to do any damage. But if you judge timing and distance right, yeah. Can make some real progress with it. Okay, now we got that thing already sees us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna snipe a little bit. Yeah. Man. This is why I don't like this place. Okay. So before I go deal with the rest of that direction over there, we're gonna go this way where this nasty ogre is. We're gonna poison him. Yeah, ogres suck. I see your ugly ass coming for me. Man, they've got a lot of health. Okay, so he's dead. Fire sea. Oh my god. Whoa. That scared the crap out of me. I honestly thought I was gonna fall. Okay, you got a lizard man. Another lizard man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a flame butterfly. Because it's so much easier to see the edge when you have a torch. I don't really need my shield against these guys either. But keep in mind that if you're fighting enemies with a torch in your hand, you need to be aware that you're in a pool of water that's up to your waist. So if you try to roll and dodge an attack, your torch is going to go out. This is just basic game physics. But yeah, notice how much easier it is to see the ledge. We got these crazy designs here. I never quite understood what the purpose of that was. But I don't know. Okay, now we get to go way out here. Because there's goodies. And there's enemies on the way to the goodies. And go figure. And use these pillars to my advantage. Take out the lizard man. Okay, do not need the torch for this part. Okay, there she goes. Headshots are the key. There she goes. Okay, now for the rest of this part, you don't have to use a flame butterfly if you stick to the pillars. You don't have to use a torch for this part, but I am very sleepy right now. And I don't want to make too many mistakes. So I'm going to be safe about it. And you get Sunlight Blade. Very popular for PvP. Imbues your weapon with powerful lightning. So if you have a weapon that is infused to be lightning and maxed out, you can buff it with that, with a good catalyst that is lightning infused, and you are going to do some serious damage. Okay. So we killed a damn lizard man. Eat that. Okay, so as you can see, they're coming at me from every direction now because of the stupid torch. Okay. I think there's a cursed pot out here. No? Okay. Ugh. Don't want to aggro them. Not yet. Alright. Now when you go in here, there is an NPC that you can summon. Felicia the Brave. She has a lance, and she hits particularly hard. But she is not exactly Felicia the Smart. So I don't recommend summoning her. She just gets in the way. But, I'm gonna pull this guy first. He'll come right inside because he's stupid. You brought it on yourself. Oh my god. They're supposed to be dropping the damn Twinkling Titanite. See, they can see you from way too far away. That's why this level's annoying. Try to get behind the pillar so that that one will lose sight of us way down there. Let's see if we can cheese her. There we go. Come on. Just a little more. Boom. This is going smoother than I thought it would. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But now what we're going to do is we are going to run back in this direction a little bit. Because there was something over here in particular that I wanted to show you guys. I just didn't want there to be people shooting at me while I showed you. Oh, you damn lizard man. Quit being a tryhard. Okay. Now, not that it really matters that I'm going to show this to you guys, because there's nothing we can do about it right now, but there is a door over here. You do have to be in human form to open it, but we don't meet the requirements yet. You actually have to kill King Vendrick in order to open that door. And it will lead to his armor set and some other cool stuff. Well, his soul in particular is the thing that you want inside there. His armor set is just a bonus. Okay. This part sucks. I really hate this part so much. And I'm hoping it goes better than it usually does. Now, they haven't popped up yet because the graphics are still loading, but there are archdrakes down there. Lots of them. There's like 5 of them, I think, or 4, so I don't know. But what do you think you're doing? You're such a failure. There we go. They're starting to pop up. There's one. Oh, shit. That one already started shooting at me. Where'd she go? The graphic is being weird. But anyway, this is the one that you really want to get rid of because she will heal them. This one is there particularly to, well, I think it's that one. No, it's not. That's a regular shooting one. There she is. Worth it. Because she's dead. Okay, where's the healer? There she is. She's right behind him. Let's see if I can get this arrow over his shoulder and into her face. Boom! Are you kidding me? She disappeared. It's the stupid graphic. It's being weird. Oh, fuck. Okay, you're gonna get around to me first. I'm gonna destroy you. Oops. Archdrake boots. Archdrake boots. I don't want either of those. Okay. There's an edge right here that you need to watch out for. And in this place particularly, there's large gaps where you can just fall through and die. It is not pleasant at all. So you need to be quite careful. Hi, I see you over there. Ah, lizard man. Now this one over here, she won't do anything. She's just a healer. She can't actually hurt you. So just dispose of her. Because the lizard men can hurt you, and they will hurt you. What do we got up here? Alluring skulls. Not something particular that I need, but hey. Okay. Now before I go through this fog gate, I can run around here, and there's this sneaky little item. It's a soul of a hero and a divine blessing, 2 particularly useful items, so don't miss those. And you've got more of the damn bugs, but they die super quick. What you can do is you can get all of their healths down low, and they do that. Do this. Ah! To make sure that they all die in one hit. And we've got ourselves a bonfire. Stupid ass bug. And then we've got the bug of all bugs over there that's deciding to just bug it up and break our equipment. I don't know. I think I'll deal with all of that nonsense in the next video. So that is all the time that I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I have been your faithful host, Let's Play LPDarkSoulsHD, and I will catch all of you in the next video. See ya.